Hi everyone, welcome on board to PERIDOT TV, where you get the reliable news that is tailored for you, and of course where you can actually comment and interact. I say a very big thank you to those who have taken time to subscribe to this channel, and if you're yet to subscribe, kindly tap on that subscription button and also the red bell icon so you will be notified whenever videos such as this are uploaded. Nigerians throw mud at Osinbajo for staying silent as DSS disobeys court orders. Following the rearrest of S0WORE, convener of the Revolution Now movement, Nigerians have taken to Twitter to call out Vice President Osinbajo for being silent in the face of anarchy. Osinbajo, the number 2 citizen of the country, a professor of law and senior advocate of Nigeria, SAN, is being dragged through the mud for not taking a stand while the judiciary is being desecrated. And also adding that this man is also a pastor, a man of God. So aside being a person that is vast when it comes to the issues of law, is also someone that want to preach someone to heaven. He want to preach salvation to you. He wants to tell you how things are supposed to be done in the right manner. But yet, he cannot, for integrity's sake, for the sake of righteousness, call on Buhari and say, look, the rule of law states this and this. What is going on? I don't think I want to be part of this any longer. Wow. It is true that during the face of, when humans are faced with certain situations, that is when you know the truth of their fate. Taking to Twitter on Friday, many posited that it was shameful that the vice president, who should know better being a lawyer, has remained aloof as the Department of State Services, Daura State Services, trampled on the rule of law, the same rule of law that he himself had vouched and said that he was going to uphold. That is what he said. He said he was going to uphold that before he even became or was selected to become the vice president. Someone here says, just a reminder, Vice President Osinbajo is a senior pastor and he is also a senior advocate of Nigeria. Yes, someone say, Keyamo, Sage, and Osinbajo are clowns. I hope people never forget the roles they played in legitimizing this nonsense. So I want you guys to keep this on your left so that you don't use it to probably eat some food, something here and there, and you forget entirely about those people. Because one day, these people will come up to speak and sing a new song. You need to see how Keyamo was an activist, but we know that he is not a revolutionary that reflects. He's just an activist. He hacks. That is all he does. And look at what has happened now. The table has turned. Not because it is a bad thing if you are given a government position for you to make a change. But then during that period of making that change, you must not lose sight of what you were originally and what brought you to that point originally. But many of them, at the end of the day, when you look closely, you will realize that whenever people speak truth to power or speak against this endemic attitude of politicians, they are only speaking because they want to be noticed. And once they become inconsequential and they are made to be relevant, they now turn to something else. Many of them they ran out of Nigeria during the crisis, during the military junta. They went to the United Kingdom, they claimed asylum, they came back, they become governor, and now they've become godfathers. Some of them have become chairman. Example of them is the one from Edo State, Oshiomhole. He claimed that he was fighting for the masses, he was fighting for labor, he was this and that. But look at him. Has anything changed in Edo State ever since he became governor? Did the lives of the Edo people change? No. What has happened to him now? He has become like the tyrant. Look at S0WORE Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He escaped, but look at him now. It was the same with the same person that is representing S0WORE right now, Falana. They were the same group of people that were prosecuted, they were incarcerated during the military era. But look at Falana. Apart from his profession being a lawyer, it simply shows that these are revolutionaries that reflect. Unlike some that are just activists, they just want to act. Once they are noticed, they take over power, they become something else. Someone here say that serpentine Osinbajo will come out now with smiles and dry jokes, and you all will forget that he is a professor of law who should have nothing to do with this autocracy. If he had any shred
of honor or salvation inside of them. Someone say, watch how S0WORE was rearrested in the court after being released last night. How S0WORE now has become a threat to national security? What is this nonsense? Meanwhile, we have a vice president, Osinbajo, who is a professor of law, and soon he'll be saying that Buhari is a very lenient man, allowing the church to be behind his kitchen. What nonsense. The SS went in hot, gun blazing, inside a federal high court to manhandle and abduct, kidnap a citizen, chasing the sitting judge away from our courtroom. My God. The vice president, who happened to be a senior advocate, should resign before the close of work. Impeachment proceedings should begin. Even the president should be kicked out. This is shame. Now, how can the president prove that he is not involved in this? Hear someone say, hope Tinubu, Fayemi, Fashola, Osinbajo are all silent because they hope Buhari will hand over to them. El-Rufai is silent because he hopes to inherit the type of tyrannical power that Buhari possesses. At the end of the day, things could end in a flash, just like Abacha. So I'm going to leave it at that, guys. You see what these things are. Integrity is lost. Value system, zero. Most of the times when you see what we see, when you look closely and you look at what you see reflected at the presidential, senatorial, local government and the rest of that, you will realize that it is the mirror of a typical Nigerian. It starts from your home. It starts from that little thing that you do. And that's what gets you to that point. And look at what they are doing. Someone says a man of God, pastor. Okay, let's throw away the pastor aspect of it and say it is personal to him. It is his own personal salvation, not mine, not yours. What about him being a senior advocate of Nigeria? A professor? I believe if he has integrity, he will speak truth to power and speak to his boss and say, look, enough is enough. This is nonsense. And show the world that I am going to cut off. He can even grant a press. He can grant. He can say something to show that his own integrity is very important, rather than being a stooge, a fool, being subservient for Buhari, someone that does not even have the required certificate, does not even have the amount of IQ like he himself. What a shame. So guys, that is what it is for now. If you're not a member of this channel, simply tap on the subscription button, smash on that bell. That will notify you whenever videos are uploaded. Thanks for stopping by. And for those who have been a member of this channel, I say a very big thank you once again.